Hello everyone, I am Rahul Sandelia. Uh, in this next lecture of IoT Lab video lecture, we will discuss some basic Linux command because Linux, your first two practical or first practical according to your syllabus is basically about writing shell script or using the Linux command. So why Linux is important? Because to control any Linux server or any remote Linux server, we use Linux script and commands, and also because this Raspberry Pi, our all practicals run on Raspberry Pi. So to and the default operating system of Raspberry Pi is basically based on Linux, Debian Linux. And so to control your Raspberry Pi board, we have to use shell script to automate different tasks, how to create a file, how to so let's get introduced with the basic Linux command. So this is a screen. We are already in Linux console. So the first command is basically pwd. Pwd stands for present working directory. So it gives you output of the working directory. So next important command is when you enter in your Raspberry Pi console, we must create some say working directory. Say my working directory is Rahul, so I have created a mkdir command to create a directory. Now again the next command is cd, change directory. So after creating directory, we are changing to this new directory. So see here we this is present our present directory. We can see it is empty, or basically ls is the content, is to show the content of your folder. So when we type ls here, the folder is empty, therefore there is blank, no output. So the first next task is to create a file. So to create a file is we have search, enter the file name, my cell, let's say hello Linux. Yes, now see this touch file is created here. So ls, there are few important attributes with the ls when hyphen after we put when we put ls, sorry, hyphen l after ls, it gives you the list view of the file. In the list view, the first letter denote whether it is a file or directory. Then we have nine letter which signify basically whether the permission of users group. For example, if you connect another folder and use this command again, you can see as pi is a directory, we have this D as a first letter. Now RWX, here the next three letter RW and X is basically the permission of the user, and after the next after that next three letter is the permission of the group, and the last three letter is basically permission of rest of the world. So R stands for, in this three letter permission, R stands for readable, whether the file is readable or not, and W stands for writable, whether the file is writable or not, and X, the third letter denotes the X, basically is whether the file is executable or not. So if we see our file hello Linux is basically RW, readable and writable, and folder is readable WX, means the content of the full folder can be readable, writable or executable. So let's make this folder a file name in a shell script. Basically we are using the shell script, so we rename this file. To rename the file, basically we use the move command. Move is also used to rename or move file from one location to another location. So move hello world linux to hello dot sh means it is a shell file. Now let's see ls. Now in the next step we are making this shell script executable. So to make this, let's clear is the command for clear screen. So to make this file executable, we have to change the permission of the file. So if we see the permission of it hello linux.sh is that it is writable, readable, writable, but not executable. So to change the permission we use chmod command, chmod, and in a user for a shortcut we have to use, if you have to make only the user permission, we have shortcut chmod ux plus file name, and see if we see the permission here, user have the executable. So how will in general chmod mode take the 3 digit which signify the permission of user, group, or world. For example, if the user permission is rwx, so 1 for yes it is permissible. So the first is the what will be the value of this digit. So here user permission is read writable, executable. So it is equivalent to 111 in digital format. In decimal format it is equivalent to 7. Again here the user permission is r hyphen hyphen, that means it binary form we can write is 100, and in decimal form we can write it as a 4. So after the next digit is 4, and here again is the 4. So the permission of this is basically chmod 744. So if we put chmod hello.linux and chmod 744, there will be no change in the permission of file system. See, again it is the same as it is here, right? So basically that was the 744 permission. Now we want that group 2 can read write, and say group can read write but not execute the command. So for that we have to change chmod 7110, that means 6 and 4 hello. So we can see the permission of the file get changed. Now the group can also read write and but not execute this file. So in this basic tutorial we have seen how to create the file, how to change its permission, how to create now to delete the file. We basically we have rm command hello. Now if you see the file is deleted, and if we put with rm command we can use various wildcard. If you know, asterisk stand for whatever the question mark, and to delete the directory we have rmdir ti. Now the directory is deleted. So this is the basic Linux tutorial. We will further discuss this tutorial in the next video.